Wait, can I... I doubt this'll work, but... Hang on. Drawer is locked. Can we crowbar the drawer? Will you let me crowbar a drawer? No, you won't. Okay, fine. Fine. God. Okay. Oh, I see how it is. Alright. My God. I apologize heavily for that. I am so sorry you had to hear that. You had to hear that rubbish. Today is a good day. How's everyone else today? I'm doing good, Jay. Just glad to be here, enjoying a fun time. I'm falling asleep because I'm so tired, but I'm gonna lurk. Night all, take care. Night, Dazran. Aw, thank you, Nix. I hope you rest well. Have a good night. Good luck again tomorrow with the exam. I know you can do this. You got this. Alright? But you rest well. Get a good night's sleep. Sophie, can you cast her Nix though while we're at it here? Just because Nix is honestly amazing. Thank you. Take care, everyone. You're welcome, Nix. Bye bye. Oh. Uh. Hello? Oh, okay, okay. Get off, get off, get off. Hit. No. Move. Thank you. Oh, well, crap. Okay. 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 Hit. Thank you. Whoop. Whoop. Oh. Boom. There we go. Thank you. Ugh. Damn it. I took an unnecessary hit there. Alright, fine. God. Okay. Okay, what do we got? So we have a code. Was there anywhere... I'm trying to remember where I could... If there was somewhere I could enter in a numeric code. I feel like that was a thing somewhere, but I don't remember where or for what. Where could I enter a code? Oh. The enemies are getting more frequent. Oh no. Was it? Maybe it was down there? Huh. It might have been down there. Wait, what was that? Huh. So wait, didn't Aline say there was a trap door in the attic and we never found it? Oh, okay. There we go. There we go. Did this door use a code? No, it didn't. Okay. 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 Huh. Okay, think. DZ makes my day good. Aww. Thank you, Gohan. That's sweet of you. Actually, hang on. Wait a minute. It is no lie. I believe you, Gohan. Okay. Maybe it's here? His fixed gaze then shivers down the spine. On the table is a map of the island, and behind him is a strange statue. Alright. Okay, hang on. We'll try a couple of codes. I'm currently playing a JRPG. Oh, okay, Gohan. What one? No. Oh, Persona 4. Nice. No. Maybe OM for Obed Morton? It's like quicker to go this way. Wait, what was that? Okay, never mind. Never mind. It made a weird sound, I thought, but I might be just losing it. Damn it. Alright, fine. It must be the wind? Maybe, Jay. Maybe. Okay. It's got to be this door to here then, right? Yep. Alright. We found the library. I think. Oh? Cutscene? Huh. Oh. What in the hell? This place is huge. What the hell? Oh.
Carnby?
I'm in the library. It's awesome.
Don't touch anything. It probably contains treasures.
Do you really think I don't know the difference between a pulp novel and an Elsevier edition?
An Elsevier? I'd never have guessed that such a term were part of your vocabulary.
Oh yeah? Well, don't worry. I'm just full of surprises. Over.
Alright, first thing we gotta do, get the lights on. This statue is much older than everything else. Alright. Oh boy. Alright. June 1949. I am a Morton. I realize that today. I have tried for so long to escape my destiny, but my willpower was probably not strong enough. My fascination for the world of darkness has vanquished me, but I chose to resist cooperation, a choice my father never had because of that demon Deserto. For I understood early on that only light can vanquish darkness. The magnesium bullets that were made in Italy have a remarkable effect on the smaller creatures, but they have proved inadequate to deal with the stronger monsters dwelling deep in the entrails of the night. The work of the French scientist de Broglie has greatly inspired my research. The properties of light he discovered and its undulating nature are remarkable. It is thus possible to concentrate and amplify it, to rupture its movement and phase, and thus transform it into a terrible, destructive energy. The information I possess about the molecular structure of the shadows of the night is fragmentary, but my study of them has produced conclusive results that their capacities for absorption of light energy are limited. Photoelectric energy at certain high levels destabilizes its chemical structure. The molecules break down and the entire macro system implodes. If I could build a weapon able to concentrate light energy by factors of up to 100 or even 1000, then if I had the technology, if there weren't limits, God, if only someone could help me. When Eden Shaw defeated Deserto, that malevolent being who led our family down the path to dishonor, I knew that my Indian friend had been sent to me by the gods. As a child, I saw him complete the incantation at the Circle of Stones, facing in the direction of the Conjunction. Okay. Deserto, who knew their power, employed his magical powers to dissimulate some of the statues from the eyes of man. Alright. January 13th, 1953. This date will remain engraved on my memory forever. My grandchildren were born today. God alone knows what they will make of their lives. Howard wants to get them away from Shadow Island. I understand his reasons, but I fear that destiny will prove stronger than a poor father's desire. October 14th, 1966. My research advances in leaps and bounds. Time is of the essence. I feel things stirring down below, like they know that a date with destiny is nigh. Their forays into our world of light are becoming increasingly frequent. With every new day, my study of the creatures of darkness greets me with new surprises. It seems that they all possess the same genetic heritage. The expression, however, is unsuitable. The entities are more closely related to minerals than organic life, but I find none better. It's as though they have all been cloned from the same root matter. December 5th, 1969. I have finally managed to strengthen the resonance power of the crystals. Now only matter stands in my way. I tested the first version of the photoelectric pulsar, and it literally fell to pieces in my hands. I fear I must brace myself for long months of adjustment and careful tuning. Alan continues to show remarkable intuition. His mind seems to be perfectly in tune with the creatures of the night. He even claims that they obey his commands. However, I am unhappy with the direction his research is taking. Alright. May 31st, 1973. My strength is abandoning me. Sharp pains shoot through my body like arrows. I have still so much left to do. I now know that Alan belongs to another world entirely. For the first time ever, he told me about his real plans. He wants to fuse light and dark, to restore their original unity, to reunify them, so defying their separation. I think he has been waiting for the moment when I am too weak and old to oppose him. God alone knows what he might do. For the first time in my life, last night, I prayed. Huh. Well, alright then. Okay. Richard Morton back from an exploration in front of one of his ships. 3 of 49? Oh my god. Whew. There is a lot of reading in this. Oh my god. Okay, give me one quick second here. Oh god. Alright. I'm gonna hydrate and then I'm gonna refill my drink. My god. Whoops. Whoops. Where did it go? Okay, there it is. There we go. Alright, back. Sorry about that. Drop the lid. Or the cap. Holy cow, lots of reading. Better prepare your voice, lol. No kidding. My god. Actually, let me do one other thing. Just one moment. I'm going to mute for just a second. Let me see here. You know, for the character whose personality trait was owning a handgun with two barrels, there's a lot of reading. Yes. I mean, yeah, that's very fair. All right. The history of the famous Boston dynasty is a tale full of unexplained events, surprises, and troubles. Some will claim my only goal in telling it is to damage the reputation of one of the most legendary fortunes of Massachusetts. I would like to say in my defense that I am simply doing my duty as a historian. My account is based on reliable sources and interviews with witnesses who, though they may be evasive, are no less worthy of our interest. If I echo certain rumors, it is in the belief that they, too, are constitutive of the Morton family history. Oh God, we're going into family history now? Okay. What? Price, $6,000. Morton Oil Company, Rock Oil in blah 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 blah. Contract for the exploitation of natural resources in Puebla, Venezuela, signed by a representative of the Venezuelan government and by Richard Morton. The Morton family roots in America go back to the time of the great demographic changes during the decades following the founding of the USA. Although it is impossible to reconstruct the family history further back than the beginning of the 19th century, it appears that the family originated from the small town of Whitechapel in Sussex, England. It was Robert Morton, a linen merchant, who led his family to the American continent. In 1823, he built his first paper factory on the heights of Beacon Hill. The success of Morton Papers was dazzling. It was Richard Morton, though, his older brother, who founded the real Morton Empire by creating the Morton Oil Company on March 23, 1889, at the age of 37. I'm guessing those are going to be important. The Iceman. The Morton family's history of secrecy started with the discovery of a man in the ice during one of his company's prospecting expeditions in Greenland between 1891 and 93. Richard Morton, the influential public figure, became increasingly reclusive, abandoning the powerful Boston society circles he frequented to launch himself into daring expeditions that led him back, time after time, to the site of his first macabre discovery. Deserto is in the background. Okay. To assist in his missions, which sometimes ended in human and financial disaster, he called upon Swedish and Norwegian sailors and mercenaries, among who was a certain Judas Deserto. Deserto was a risk-taker, a warrior, and a clairvoyant, interested in the arts of black magic. Well, all right. He was a suspicious character who seemed to have great influence over Richard Morton. The exact cause of this terrible accident was never uncovered. Well, all right. Against expectations, the family business was flourishing. The Morton Oil Company won over market after value in Venezuela, in Indonesia, and in the North Sea. Its competitors, meanwhile, were struck by a string of surprising misfortunes. Their key negotiators had accidents, their directors developed mental health problems, and their lawyers would cave in suddenly, agreeing to disadvantageous settlements. No public or private investigation managed to pin a criminal charge on the Morton Group. The family's fortune was known to be huge. However, no one knew how huge. Gibson, around 1900. Samuel Gibson entered into Richard Morton's service on June 20th, 1899. This brilliant student had a knack for deciphering ancient languages. It turned out that Morton had entrusted him with the translation of inscriptions on tablets found near the famous Iceman. Gibson's work led Richard Morton to Shadow Island. Oh God. Offshore view of Shadow Island. Okay. Huh. Alright. The fort that overlooks the island's bleak moors had been abandoned for a good 20 or so years. Soldiers stationed there had experienced hallucinations or suffered sudden bouts of sheer madness. Others simply disappeared without trace. I should also mention a strange legend that claims the chapel, situated near the fort, had been the site of strange rituals during the 17th century, during which human sacrifices might have taken place. The state of Massachusetts needed no convincing when Richard Morton offered to buy Shadow Island, which he did for a nominal sum. Huh. Whoops. There we go. It seems that, to start with, Richard Morton wanted to make the fort his home. He spent a real fortune and superhuman effort on this task before abandoning the idea. He elected instead to build a strange manor on the south side of the island. His decision to buy Shadow Island and live there was because the engravings on the stone tablets were similar to those found in the island's deepest underground passageways. Huh. Letter from Gibson to his fiancée, dated October 14th, 1902. As work on translation of the engravings advanced, relations between Morton and Gibson deteriorated. The student relished the romanticism of his work, whereas Morton seemed devoured by a destructive passion. What's more, Gibson's discoveries seemed to terrify him. He confided his worries and fears in a long letter addressed to his young fiancée, who had stayed on the mainland. This was the last that was heard of him. Gibson's mother later received this terse message. Your son has disappeared. His body has not been found. My condolences. Signed, Richard Morton. Wow. Alright. Okay. Search warrant. The peak of Richard Morton's disturbing activity coincided with a wave of disappearances among the young girls of Boston's poorer neighborhoods. This is the most disturbing episode of his life. It is my definite belief that, driven by the evil De Certeau, the founder of the Morton dynasty was practicing black magic rituals involving the sacrifice of innocent souls. Without doubt, in the very chapel, sacrifices had taken place 3 centuries earlier. To what end? I do not know. The first disappearances started in October-November 1903. They continued with the frightening regularity of 1 a month, increasing during periods of equinox, until Richard Morton died on April 13, 1905. On this date, the disappearances mysteriously stopped. Ha. Well, alright. Archibald Morton as a child. Aw. Okay then. Archibald. Hi, Archie. Okay, hang on. I'm going to hydrate. Oh, here we go. In 1874, Archibald Morton was born, the only child of Richard Morton and Susan Chalmers, the youngest daughter of Lord Chalmers, a ruined aristocrat and opium addict. Well, okay. While the Morton Oil Company's business prospered, Archibald devoted his youth to the study of the polar circles. Like his father, he mounted many expeditions. Like his father, he also developed a fascination for Shadow Island and its strange secrets. Oh, God. Young Polynesian men and women in the hold of a ship. Okay. It has slowly emerged that large numbers of young men and women were uprooted from their distant homelands and taken to the island from as early as the end of 1905. Archibald was, in this matter, more discreet than his father. Evidence of this is found not only in the accounts of some sailors, but also in the written confessions of a slave trader, Thomas Plunkett, in which De Certeau's name is cited several times. It seems, however, that no trace of these unfortunate men and women has ever been found on this island. Oh, God. Archibald Morton and Jennifer Pritchett. Okay. All right.